I went back and forth on even adding the little bit of footage I have from earlier in the year into this video, but I figured it did help tell the story on why I put such an emphasis on filming a bunch of turkey hunts last year, and then this year, nothing until right now. But I started my year down in South Florida in early March, trying to knock my public land Grand Slam off my bucket list. And I did just that. I went down and hung out with the alligators and the snakes in the 95-degree heat and was able to get it done. You might notice that this is basically a full fan Jake. I really had no idea at the time, and looking back on it, it really doesn't matter. He got me excited. I called him in through the tall grass, and I never even thought to look and make sure if he was a longbeard or not, quite frankly. But it's a great time. I mentioned throughout that hunt, or maybe just talking to myself, that it's kind of the only downfall about it is it's kind of a bummer that it's the first hunt of the year. You want to have everything tuned in, have a lot of confidence, and at least in my case, I just really didn't. It's just the first hunt out of the gate, and there's nothing to really fall back on. No previous experience from earlier in the year. You got to reach way back from the year before and years before in order to get it done. After the hunt in Florida, me and my dad wanted to go up into the Ponderosa Pine Hills and hunt Merriam's gobblers like we've done so many times before. But with the crazy spring weather they had up there, it just really wasn't possible, with some places getting up to 2 feet of snow. The mud up there is just crazy, and so we decided we would head to Middle America and chase Rios around, and quite frankly, we got our butts kicked. Not a lot of turkeys around, period, and then the ones we did find, either other people were on them or the wide open woods made it very hard to call them in. But we had a great time, and then after this hunt, I went with my buddy Jared Waldine to a little bit of a different landscape to hunt Merriam's turkeys for the same reason, that crazy spring just wouldn't let go. You'll notice that both the hunt footage I have with my dad and with Jared looks like I filmed this in 1963 or something. It's just terrible video quality, and that's because I got a new camera, put everything on auto just like I'd done before, and well, I guess auto just isn't good enough, so I had to mess with the settings, and really I didn't notice until after I had taken a bunch of footage from each hunt. So I didn't want to use any of it. I didn't get any shots on camera anyway, and so that led me to one more trip left. Just solo by myself, headed back to my old haunts and saying goodbye to spring, best way I know how. Good morning. I will keep this nice and short, mostly because it's too early for me to use any words. A little after 3:30 right now. I drove after work until about midnight. I got to sleep after midnight and basically got a nap on the side of the road. So just pulled into Plan A here. Doesn't look like people have been here, at least not many, which is always a great sign. If I need to reiterate, I live, 7-ish hours away from here, so it's not like I can really scout it. I left about, 10 plus jakes here last year and at least one other mature gobbler. So that's the plan. You just never know from year to year. Have these birds moved out? Has this been hunted hard? The season's been open for, a month-ish right now. So I'm gonna go radio silence and walk in and be under a tree waiting for daylight. We're in the game. We're really in the game.
aggressive stuff, but he's still in the tree. I have no real idea why. Obviously these turkeys have been putting around and seen me, but they're halfway hanging around, and I can't imagine a turkey's that spooked from other turkeys putting around. But I don't know. I might have to make a move, but I think he's still in the tree, so I guess I'll just update you when something cool happens. Get up there. Oh. Wow, what a hunt. I even did have a decoy up. Oh, my legs. Oh, what a hunt. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. That is, I better put this hat back on. I think the only time I've ever killed a turkey with the use of a decoy. I don't know if it aided me, hurt me, what. This turkey, as you saw, stayed in the tree forever. And I know I wasn't really super zoomed in on him, but that's the best I could do. One gobbler in here. I'm sure you guys saw the other jakes, but I don't really know what you could see. I don't know about the old wood pile. Obviously it worked for this guy, but for everything else, I think I need to find a tree next time. But that turkey was on a beeline for the decoy. I maybe should have let him do it, but he never seemed super confident. Again, I don't know what you could see, but he never popped into strut. He never really just was sold on it. He was just head high the whole time, and he got to a point where I was like, okay, he can die right there, and that's what I did. So I'm going to grab all my stuff and enjoy this morning. Oh, what a hunt. Came in here blind, just hoping that these turkeys were here, and there was one gobbler anyway. Yes! Well, I don't quite know what to say about it, that I haven't mumbled and stuttered out already. That'll go down as one of the coolest turkey hunts I've ever had. Yes, this is my favorite spot, and I killed a turkey here last year as well. I mean, probably within 100 yards right here. But just to come in here blind and hope they're here, living 7 hours away, and there was one here and willing to play, is awesome to me. It's the closest thing I have to a private land hunt, I guess, is just this spot. Seen a couple people hunt here over the years, but it's really not that popular, and you got to walk back in here. I said this morning about a mile, and I mean, you probably could have heard this bird on the roost without walking in here a mile, but to get back in here where they live, you do. I have no idea where these turkeys go if they're not here, but heard one bird gobble this morning, and that's it. I'm going to sit here, take some pictures, enjoy the morning with this guy before headed back to the truck, and then I don't know what I'll do. I don't know if I'll drive around and look for some more spots or just head straight home, but that's enough rambling. Enjoy the pictures. See ya.